This video is literally my best one yet. Restoration Hardware is most famous for their cloud sofa, but we're not talking about that today. Today, I'm going to show you how I was able to thrift exact RH replicas. Restoration Hardware has this collection of African stools, and in its authentic form, these stools are typically used or reserved for the head of the household and then passed down as an heirloom object or item to family members or throughout families. While thrifting one day at the Goodwill, I stumbled across this stool and it went in my cart immediately. And the best part is, it was only $19.95. As I walked around the store, so many people commented on just how beautiful the stool was. So typically I thrift first and then I go online and see if there are any designer versions. And when I went on RH's website and I saw this stool, I almost fell over because it is an exact match to what's on their website. If you are in the market for an heirloom quality leather chair, then this chair may be of interest to you. The membership price is $29.75, while the non-member price is $4,250. So this video is not sponsored by RH, but I did want to share information about their membership program. It's $200 a year, and that gets you 30% off everything, plus an additional 30% off sale items and complimentary interior design services. Personally, I do think it's worth it. Take, for example, if you're getting the Maxwell leather chair, there is over a $1,300 price difference between the membership price and the base price. So for $200 a year, it would absolutely pay for itself. And you can look into the membership requirements and what it takes to cancel. You could get it for a year potentially and save hundreds, if not thousands, depending on what you're getting. I thrifted this chair for just $7, and I know it does look a little bit beat up, but guess what? It is an actual Restoration Hardware piece. It's one of their older models, but it does have the down fibers in the seats and the cushion, and it even still had that new leather smell. This is by far the most comfortable chair I've ever sat in. When you sit in it, it just gives you this really nice feeling of a big, comfy hug. For those of you that want a firmer feel to your upholstery, or if your upholstered pieces are looking worn out, the fabric is looking stretched, you can easily just add some fiber fill to the back of the seats, the back of the cushion, and that's going to really plump things up. As I said earlier, this chair is so comfortable, so I will be removing this fiber fill, but I did just want to show you guys a quick little hack so you can see the before and after of what a difference it makes in terms of filling in that extra space. So a lot of times leather appears as if it needs to be re-dyed when it's dried out, but really it just needs to be cleaned and conditioned. And for that, I use the Lexol leather kit. I purchased mine from Amazon a while back, and I use it for leather seats in my car, leather boots, bags, sandals, really leather anything, and it works miracles. I am going to link it below if anyone is interested. Home decor content creators are not the only experts at doing dupes. This is something that Restoration Hardware also does incredibly well. The Bayo chair is $2,245 and it is handcrafted from solid elm wood. It's inspired by 17th century Ming dynasty furniture, and I love the bowing along the arms, the yoke back, and the distressing on this chair also makes it feel like a true antique even though it's a reproduction. Let's talk about my thrifted version. Guys, this piece is absolutely stunning and amazing. I love all the carved details as well. When I first bought this chair for just $75, my plan was to strip it down to its natural wood color because I personally just don't care for red undertones in wood, but I never got around to it. I don't have this chair anymore, but I did have it for quite some time and I enjoyed it while I had it. These hand-carved bowls are stunning, and they pay homage to the Tuareg people of sub-Sahara Africa. These were nomadic people, and they used these bowls as antique milk vessels. It's no longer available on Restoration Hardware's website, but you can find them on Etsy and Cherish. One day I went antiquing, and as soon as I walked into the antique mall, I remembered I looked to my left and I saw two of these bowls, and immediately I knew what they were because I had been eyeing them on RH's website for quite a while, and the price point was amazing. They were only asking $40 each. Looking at the bowl, you can see where it's been repaired over time, and I just feel honored to have truly authentic pieces. I like the classic timeless design of these infinity bowls, and Restoration Hardware has quite a selection to choose from. I like the sleekness of this black glossy finish, and so when I found my thrifted version, of course, I was absolutely delighted because it was only $3.99. Another great decor find are these grand hammered metal vases. They're inspired by 1950s Danish ceramics, and I really like the minimalist, sleek aesthetic. Now, it does also have a hammered brass finish and a bronze tone, and I think that helps to give a rustic feel. I picked up these two vases from the Goodwill for just $4.99 each, and I like them a lot better than the actual RH pieces because not only are they cheaper, but I also like that mid-century modern sleek silhouette, and it comes in this really beautiful aged copper patina. These are originally from Target from 2005, therefore making them vintage, and I think that's a little weird referring to Target items as vintage, but hey, it is what it is. Target's been around for a while, and these are actually a great find. Texture is a great way to add visual interest and depth to your space, and this travertine lamp accomplishes both tasks. I love the fact that it's somewhat rugged with the natural stone, but still has an overall sleek appearance. I thrifted this lamp for only $4.99, and the overall shape and silhouette is so similar to the RH piece. Take a look at the texture, so similar, and I could not believe that I was able to find this piece. There was quite a bit of dust in the crevices, but that was an easy fix. I picked up a pack of 2 of these toothbrushes from the Dollar Tree, and they were only $1.25, and I use brushes like this all the time. The bristles on this brush are quite soft, so it's also perfect for projects that may be a little bit more delicate. I also used some gold spray paint to touch up a few areas, and the final results were stunning. So definitely a huge difference in price between our thrifted options and our designer pieces. But let me say this, a lot of the pieces that I show in my videos, I've collected over time. Sometimes it takes going outside of your city or your town, and you certainly have to go often, but it definitely is possible. We saved tons of money today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you check out my next video right here.